October 16th, 2009, this is News Undies. All the news that shouldn't be news. I'm Paul Torville with these headlines. The announcement that U.S. President Barack Obama has won the Nobel Peace Prize brought such a flood of right-wing loon reactionary vitriol, you'd think he'd done a late-term abortion on live TV, preempting Saturday morning cartoons to do so. They gave the freaking thing to Henry Kissinger in 1973 for his intentions, or at least his stated intentions. In a move at least as horrifying to the likes of Fox News' weeping fool Glenn Beck as President Obama's being awarded the Nobel Peace Prize is his unqualified commitment to the full gay rights agenda. Prepare for a cacophony of conservative pundit heads blowing off all around the country. Heterosexual marriages will crumble. Soldiers will be instantly transformed into mincing transvestites. The economy will crumble as gay couples vastly outnumber breeders because it's so much fun to be gay. Otherwise, why would they call it gay? Stephen Gately. Pope Benedict XVI, continuing his focus on the problems in the real world and in modern times, has elevated Joseph de Veuster, also known as Father Damien, to sainthood. Father Damien worked a Hawaiian leper colony from 1873 until his death there in 1889. Care to hazard a guess what caused his death? Leprosy. More news after this. Hey gang, it's time for Celebrity Birthdays once again. I got my cake hat on, let's rock! For Saturday the 17th, Arthur Miller, dead. Evel Knievel, dead. And Mike Judge. For Sunday the 18th, Peter Boyle, dead. Pam Dauber and Jean-Claude Van Damme. For Monday the 19th, Peter Tosh, dead. John Lithgow, or John Big Booty, and Trey Parker. For Tuesday the 20th, Arthur Humba, dead. Bela Lugosi, dead. And Tom Petty. For Wednesday the 21st, Alfred Noble, kapow! Manfred Mann and Carrie Fisher. For Thursday the 22nd, Daniel Boone, dead. Timothy Leary, dead. And Annette Funicello, who sadly probably wishes she was dead. For Friday the 23rd, Juan Chai Chai Rodriguez, Dwight Yoakam, and Weird Al Yankovic. Oh yeah, and don't forget me. That's Celebrity Birthdays. I'm Paul Torville, and I am done! If you had to get from Longview, Texas to Aberdeen, Washington, how would you do it? Drive a car? Take a bus? Train? Plane? Covered wagon? On a mule? By bicycle? Sedan chair, perhaps? Well, getting warmer. A little, anyway. How about walking the whole way, dragging a 12-foot wheeled cross over your shoulder? Did that option occur to you? It occurred to James Strickland. Did he dismiss it and just get a bus ticket like any rational 39-year-old would? Oh, no. Whimsy and symbolism rule the day. He's been walking since May. The best part? The police in Aberdeen are waiting at the town line to pick him up on a number of outstanding misdemeanor warrants. 2012. This is totally horrifying. I don't even know what to make of this. Okay, the story is essentially this. A lady in India was riding on a train with her husband to visit her parents. She felt a little abdominal discomfort and went to visit the restroom on the train, which apparently is a toilet seat screwed onto a piece of wood with a hole in it that goes all the way out the bottom of the train. Because, get this, she sits down and splort, a baby shoots out of her, right out the bottom of the train and onto the tracks. Now, thinking quickly, she leaps off the back of the train and runs back to recover the child. The train stopped about a mile away because people on the train thought she was committing suicide. Mother and baby are apparently no worse for wear, but here's a few thoughts. One, so they basically just poo and pee right on the rail bed? I'd hate to be the poor slob who has to maintain those tracks. Two, so the kid landed in the festering railroad pee-poo cocktail on the rocks. And third, I'm guessing it wasn't a bullet train. Is President Obama a threat to America? Here are Pig and Sheep with their ideas.
Are you kidding? Of course he's a threat to America.
He's a gay, commie, globalizing, UN butt-sniffing, fascist, totalitarian, atheistic, Muslim, death panel, small business hating, anti-Semitic, anti-Christian, Jewish, racist, baby-killing monster. Why isn't that clear to everybody? If he is set against the presidency of George W. Bush, it, doesn't show. Well, that's what Pig and Sheep think. What are your thoughts? Email them to ovcomments@newsundies.com. The Business Software Alliance, a thinly veiled litigious mouthpiece for large software companies, primarily Microsoft, has released a study which states that 41% of software on personal computers is pirated. The study cites peer-to-peer networks and auction sites as key sources of said piracy. Strangely, the report fails to mention that one of the ways to avoid the problems of software piracy is to stop using commercial software and start using free and open source software. Then again, I suppose it's foolish to expect a statement like that from them. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar are now grandparents. Crap in a hat. It's bad enough that Michelle Duggar is going to keep having children until her uterus falls out. It's at least as bad that Jim Bob Duggar keeps putting it to her and getting her pregnant. It's no better that they instill in their brood the be fruitful and multiply mindset. Now their drone kids are starting the whole thing over again. And the capper? Michelle Duggar is pregnant with number 19, which should be born this spring. Could I get a pee-wee scream? Ah! We'll have more after this.
It's Bible Answers Season 1 on DVD! Each set includes all 13 episodes, including outtakes and commentary. Outtakes and commentary! Buy Bible Answers Season 1 on DVD today! Buy our DVD!
Buy Bible Answers Season 1 on DVD today.
Teabaggers. If you were 37 and you had a 13-year-old child and you had a large cardboard box which you couldn't fit in your minivan, would it occur to you to put the child in the box and put the box on the top of the van and then secure it with, drumroll please, a coat hanger? And where, oh where in America would a thing like that happen? Massachusetts? Arizona? New Jersey? Nope. Wait for it. Alabama. And here's a special message for the Deep South. If you want to stop being ridiculed for stupid behavior, stop behaving stupidly. And finally, and I do mean finally, we all saw this coming, didn't we? America's free-range lunatics, also known as conservatives, are finally shaking their political party of choice, the Republican Party, to pieces. The anti-tax teabaggers who depend every day on countless taxpayer-supported services offer no viable alternative to fund commonly needed services and infrastructure. Case in point, when the teabaggers protest taxation without representation, they do so, more often than not, on public land. A park, for instance, which they have access to for no charge and which is maintained on the taxpayer's dime. The roads they use to get there? Paid for with taxes. The police protection they depend on to keep rational people from trying to beat sense into them? Paid for with taxes. These are many of the same people who decry the evils of science and technology in countless YouTube videos on the internet. Oh, the irony. Well, that's all for this edition of News Undies. Remember, if you see news that shouldn't be news, you can email your story tips to undies@newsundies.com. You can sign up for email notification of new News Undies videos by emailing nulist@newsundies.com. You can always find the most up-to-date News Undies at www.newsundies.com. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Paul Torville. After that, I might be a father of 20 children. Oh, not bloody likely, really. No. No. Oh, just the thought.